So in my previous video, you saw me getting blown around by the wind that was at the beach. And every time I go out there at my dad's place, that's where he lives, there's a lot of wind in the afternoon on the beach. So I'm gonna explain to you why there's a lot of wind in the afternoon. And there'll be a little worksheet that goes along with this that I'll have you do. So let's get started. Okay, so they're called local winds because they happen locally at a place. And it's called a sea breeze. Okay, maybe you've experienced that when you go to the beach. It's windy. You might even get it at a large lake. You can get a sea breeze at a large lake. Okay, so let's see what's going on. It's in the afternoon. Okay, here's our time. We're gonna put, let's say between 1 o'clock p.m. and before sunset, like, I don't know, 6 o'clock p.m. About that, okay? So the sun's heating up the earth, like in our previous video. The sun heats up the earth so it gets nice and hot, so at land, and I hope that you know this, that land will heat up faster than water will. And by the way, this is where the land is. And this is where the ocean is. And the sun heats up the land more than the water, so the temperature above the land, let's say it's, for fun, 88 degrees. Nice warm afternoon at the beach where you would be comfortable laying on the sand. Sun would feel warm and you'd feel like, that's where you're supposed to be. Okay, so we got 88 degrees there, and the ocean doesn't heat up as fast. So let's say that the ocean is 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Big difference between the two because land heats up faster than water. Okay? Now, warm air rises. That should be embedded in your brain. Warm air rises. So this air is going up, 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 up. And I hope you know that we call rising air lifting off of us, we call that low pressure. That's low pressure lifting air, okay? You can't really feel it rising up, but it does rise up. You can see those clouds maybe forming in the afternoon. That's from the rising air, okay? So we've got rising air over here, and over here it's cooler. So what we have over here is high pressure because the air is actually sinking. But the air can't sink into the water, right? It can't sink into the water. So what it does is it goes in this direction towards the shore. Okay? Goes down and towards that direction towards the shore. And when you're laying on the beach right here, there you are. There you are. You feel that air coming into you. That is a sea breeze. Sometimes they can be pretty wicked, sometimes 30 miles an hour, and it'll be tough to walk in. You can feel the sand in your face. So there's your sea breeze. Now something else happens at night. Okay? The opposite condition happens at night. It's not a sea breeze. It's a land breeze, okay? And this will start to happen, might as well go with the time. There's a nice little moon there, okay? Go with the time, after midnight. So 12 a.m. to before sunrise, or right around sunrise. So we'll say 6 a.m. Okay? So we could get land breezes between this time. It's the opposite thing that occurs because, again, land changes temperature faster than water does. So our temperature here is going to go down lower, okay? Let's say it's 60 degrees in the daytime. Oh, by the way, land and the ocean. Okay? And again, it can happen at a lake. It can happen at a big lake, not a little one mostly, but a big one, okay? So, and instead of, and water isn't going to change temperature. So this is going to stay just about the same. We're going to keep it at 70 degrees. Doesn't change much overnight, really doesn't. So things change in the pressure department, okay? So now this air is going to rise, and this will become low pressure. Air is rising, air is rising, air is rising, air is rising. And this is going to become high pressure because the temperature is lower. So the air sinks and it goes in this direction. Okay? So if you're on the ocean, you can feel a breeze. You can feel it a little bit here coming from the land and this way. You'll feel the land breeze. Okay? So two opposite situations. One in the daytime, one at night. We got a sea breeze where the air comes from the sea towards the land, and a land breeze where the air comes from the land towards the sea. Two conditions. I hope that was clear. Everything looks pretty good. All right. Oh, by the way, the video was where my dad lives, and the fan is from the kitchen at the middle school. Thank you, ladies, from the kitchen.